to the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates. You are the NBA Most Valuable Player. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you. It's an honor to receive this award. But first things first, this isn't just me. To the 14 guys on my team, the great coaching staff, you guys made this happen as much as I did. Thank you. But most of all, this is for all of you. It's an honor to receive this award in front of the greatest fans in the world. Your support means so much to me. And of course, Mama, Dad, Yvette, CC, I love you guys. This is for you too. But now, it's time to go out there and win this game.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. Ready to go? The battle for the him 2 points. Freak with it. Thomas is there. And it's Freak missing. Hooked away. And stolen by Freak. By himself. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
He's yours. And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly. Because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
The three from Thomas. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Freak. And he can't jam it through. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Freak. And here we go. And that one's good.
That's moving. It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. What are you doing? He attacks the rim full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Porzingis. And it's stolen by Sullinger. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that one's good. Free.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Shoots the three. And again, New York with the triple. And just now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 8. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Boston again missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's Bradley on the wing. Boston, no good that time either. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 13-5 run. And the pass to Porzingis. And that one's good. Porzingis has got his first basket.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning it early.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and Coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Here's Freak. After Jared Sullinger's bucket, dishes to Freak. Right at the free throw line, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive...
Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And he gets the bucket.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Thomas with the ball, out defended by Freak. Thomas. Lopez with the block.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's Freak, and again it's New York.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Jared Sullinger, the bucket on the assist by Thomas.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's Freak. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And he gets it to go. Aflalo's got his second basket of the night.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And pushing it up, here's Boston, taken away by Anthony. Here's Freak, throws down the breakaway jam.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Sanders checked in for Lopez. Here's a look at the top three-point shooters in the league during the regular season. Freak, number 1. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Shot's good. 6 points for Aaron Aflalo.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And the Celtics with possession here. To the right side. Rodgers, a screen on Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Passes it to Fowler. Feeds it to Withy. The dish to Crowder. Pass to Fowler. Nice ball movement by Boston.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession for the Knicks. Williams, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Henderson for Aaron Aflalo. 1:12 left to play in the first. They set the screen. Crowder, the pass to Withy. 5 to shoot. Smart. Off target from outside. New York's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Freak with it. Now guarded by Smart. Here's Freak from 12 feet out. And again, it's New York.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And the foul called on Freak.
Reach it.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Sanders. Porzingis comes in for Williams. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Freak subbed in for Solomon Hill. On the floor for Boston. They've got Smart. Mickey out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Isaiah Thomas.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Freak. Lays it up and banks it in. Freak's got 29 in the game.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Thomas, a screen on Aflalo. Here's Smart. And the 3 off target. New York's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Aflalo, that's good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Doubled by Aflalo. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Sellinger's checked in for Boston. And stolen by Freak. Here's Porzingis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Porzingis has got 6.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
The kick out to Lopez, and there's the feed to Freak. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. That's now 32 points for Freak.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
That is good.
They are absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And stolen by Freak. And a fast break now for New York. Freak with the ball.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
Tipped away. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. That one goes. Count it.
Has this offense been running? I'm just getting tired of watching them.
Well, it's no secret. That's what they do. That's who they are. 4 of their last 5 made baskets coming in transition.
Thomas. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Freak. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Freak's got 41.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. But that basket, that's now 8 of the last 10 points they've surrendered coming on fast breaks.
And they just look asleep out there in terms of transition, not showing nearly enough urgency in getting back.
Looking at the game for Thomas, 12 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Sanders checked in for Lopez. Boozer comes in for Porzingis. Derek Williams, he checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Henderson for Aaron Aflalo. He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go. 43 points for Freak.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Kicks to Thomas. The tray, no good. Great D that time from Freak.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Pass to Rogers. Thomas gets a wide open look. Boston again missing. New York's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's the risk.